Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here again. Today, just for fun and because I've been listening to a 4-hour-long podcast all about the band over the past couple of nights, I'm going to show you guys how to play the pop-punk classic American Idiot by Billy Joe Armstrong and Green Day, with its short but infectious guitar solo included. So let's get started with this one, yeah? We are tuned down 1/2 step for this tutorial, and here's your tuning. Now, throughout this entire track, we're dealing with 4 chords, all 3-finger power chords, A, D, G, and during the chorus, E. So the main riff. So starting with an A power chord, we're going to hit this twice, and then we're going to go down to a D power chord, hit that twice, move off to G, hit that once, back down to D, back up to A, and back off to G. Between the chord changes, little string mutes, right? Except for the final 3 chords, the final D to A to G, you're not adding a mute between the chord changes, but the first 3 or 4 you are. Right? You're going to repeat that again. Now, every single second time, instead of going back to G, we're going to go off to the open strings and just strike them very quickly and then choke them off. Now, I'm not even sure this is guitar. It doesn't sound like guitar. It sounds digital. It sounds like synths or a guitar synth or something like that. But live, he'll do that. He'll just grab the open strings. But striking the open strings kind of simulates it, right? And I think that's why he does it live. But so kind of like this. Right? And you choke those off. And that leads into the first verse. So the first verse, we're just going to play through the riff, choking off after that G chord. And then we're going to do like an 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And then you strike those open strings, choke that off, and you repeat this 4 times during the first verse. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And then we lead into the chorus. And you're going to repeat that twice. So we're going from D to A to E and then back to A. So kick starting each one of these chords with a very quick little down, up, down. And then you're just going to start strumming the chord, right? But every time you make a chord change, quick little down, up, down. And then you're going to choke that E off, right? And then the drums come in for like 2 bars, and then we're back into the main riff again. Right? And then we're into the second verse. Second verse, same as the first, and then we go into another chorus, second chorus, same as the first chorus, and that leads into the solo. So let's have a look at that solo right now. So that's pretty much the solo right there. So we're using sliding octaves for pretty much this entire solo, and on the A and the G string. So we're starting here on the 7 of the A and the 9 of the G, muting the D string in between with the pad of your index finger. We're going to slide that octave up 2 spots to 9 and 11. And then you're going to back it up to 7, slide it back into 9 and 11 again. Back it up to 7, back it up to 5. Right? Then you're going to strike that 5 again, move it into 7, strum it a little bit, and then move it into 9. And then you're going to back it up to 7, back it up to 5, back it up to 4, back it up to 2. Now when I'm saying these fret numbers, it's on the A string. Your pinky is kind of just going along for the ride, right? And when you get back to this 2 and 4, you're going to strum it a little bit, and then we're going to drop into single notes on the G string. So we're holding that 4 on the G with our pinky. We're going to move that into 6, into 7, back off to 6, back off to 4. Something like that, right? And then we're into this little mid-solo lick. So we're sliding into 9 of the G, down to 10 of the B, back to the 9 for a double hit. Then we're going to drop onto the 12 of the B, back to that 9 for a double hit. Then we're going to roll down to the 9 of the high E, back to that 9 for another double hit. And then you're going to drop onto the 12 of the B, back to that 9 for a single hit this time, and then finish that little lick on the 10 of the B. Right? And then we're back into the octaves again. And when we get back to the 2 and 4 this time at the end of the solo, we're going to play kind of the same thing. Right, you're going to strum it a little bit, then drop onto single notes here, 4 into 6, into 7, into 6, back to 4. And this time you're going to slide it into 9, and then just drop onto the 10 to end the solo. From the top. On that note, the main riff has already started in the background. Right, he's going to repeat that, I think, that little progression 3 times, finally choking it off on that G. Right, and then we drop right back into the chorus again. At this point, when you're hanging on that E power chord, we're not going to choke it off like we did the first time. We're going to drop right back into the main riff at the end of the track. And at the very end, you're going to grab a double D, triple D actually, right, and then jump up to an A power chord, choke it off, end of track. And there you have it. That is how you play American Idiot by Green Day. Certainly hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button right down there. Maybe drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind. I hope you're well out there, and we will see you next time. Cheers.